Yo, what up, y'all? I'm just about to dive right in, man. So we got a few things to go over. You know what I'm saying? Xbox is out here making big moves and big movies again. You know what I'm talking about? So you already know they already have Halo. They already have Halo movie out, or should I say series or whatever, the TV show. So now they have a new announcement. Gears of War is now about to make a movie. Now this is crazy, and I think they're even going to make an animated series as well. Like, they're going all in with Xbox. So is Sony though. Sony have some big bangers coming out right now of their AAA bangers, first party games like God of War, Horizon, and The Last of Us. And now Xbox is actually competing as well with Halo, now Gears of War, and who else knows, man? I'm pretty sure Forza is going to be next, right? So I just wanted to throw that in there before I really get started, man, because that right there was a big announcement, and I'm a huge Gears of War fan. The crazy thing is, I was actually about to jump back into the Gears of War series and play the games right before the movie was announced. Now, I've been heard that they were going to do these things, but I didn't know when, how, and where, and how. I'm like, well, I don't know. I mean, because we know once these people decide to make movies, they really don't follow the storyline like the game. You know what I'm saying? They kind of go in a different direction, and it kind of like loses the true diehard fans. But they're saying that they're trying to catch a different audience when it comes to, you know, filming movies and TV shows. It's a different type of audience. It ain't really, you really can't think of it basically as the gaming community anymore. It's for everybody. So they have to switch it up a little bit. You know, you're gonna be having people scream and holler about, oh, now it's woke. So yeah, I just want to touch on that. Now for old Lion Jim Ryan. Oh my goodness, man. This guy just don't stop. And the old greedy, grimy Sony. These two are troublemakers. They're more trouble than what they're worth right now, man. They are still over there at UK with the CMA trying to still stop the whole entire Call of Duty Activision Blizzard deal, man. They are in phase 2. Now this is getting a little bit more deeper because it's coming down to crunch time. It's like, okay, now they're really digging hard and they're really trying to find dirt on Xbox to basically say that it's inadequate, you know, and it is anti-competitive. Now we all know Sony is anti-consumer. So how are you going to blame somebody else for being anti-competitive when you stole Spider-Man away from Xbox, PC, Nintendo back in the day before it started coming on PC? This was before, but you still stole it away, and then you see the game ain't really perform and do as well as you wanted to do and make the amount of money that you wanted Spider-Man to make. Now you're complaining. Now it's a problem. Now it need to be, somebody needs to jump in the middle and stop this deal. Nobody jumped in the middle of trying to stop you from buying Spider-Man and just completely lock Spider-Man down. Now this is another thing that I like to say too. Now that Xbox is actually in the business of buying studios, trying to work deals out and bring AAA bangers to Game Pass, where is Sony at trying to do a deal with Marvel, Sony, and Uncle Phil right now, sitting at the table and say, hey man, we really want to bring Spider-Man to Game Pass. Can we get this deal done? Hello? Anybody? Because we already know those Decepticons want to lock you down to a plastic box. We already been hearing what's been going down in these gaming streets. Now this is crazy, man. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm really trying to figure out, what are they trying to do? Are they trying to stop the entire deal? Like, are they really trying to stop them from buying Call of Duty? Or are they trying to stop them from letting Call of Duty come to Game Pass? Like, why nobody's really coming out over there really saying what is the issue? What is the problem? After Uncle Phil and Xbox clearly sat down on the interview and said Call of Duty ain't going nowhere. As long as there's a PlayStation, Call of Duty will remain to be on PlayStation. We want to make Call of Duty basically the new Minecraft. We want it on consoles, PC, mobiles, televisions, wherever you can play gaming. Steam Deck, a helicopter, a jet, a yacht. Anywhere you can play games, that's where they want it at. This is crazy. It's to the point where, can we just sit down as grown-ups and come to an agreement? I just don't know about this gaming industry. I said, man, this is the most messed up, confusing, toxic gaming generation I have ever seen. I never seen it this bad, bro. It's to the point where nobody can actually sit down and come to an agreement. Why is Jim Ryan over there still lying, trying to stop this deal? It has to be because of Game Pass, bro. Why would it be a problem if we're saying we're going to buy Call of Duty, but it's going to remain on PlayStation, but you just won't have marketing rights? You won't have those exclusive DLCs anymore. If that's the problem, because you want marketing rights and exclusive DLCs with Activision, but we're buying Activision with our own money, with our own $70 billion, why is that a problem? Because this story keeps coming up every week, over and over and over. It's gonna come up all the way into this deal. Either they're just done with the deal and it's over, or they complete the deal, whatever. I don't know how this deal is gonna go. We don't know how the deal is gonna go, but however this deal seems to play out in court, the CMA, UK, Sony's all in the middle. Why do Sony even have any say so on what I'm buying, on what I'm purchasing? Why are they in the middle? How can that's like a third party coming to jump in the way? Like when you're doing your own exclusive deal, right? Sony have did all these little backdoor deals behind Xbox back for so long. All these little exclusive deals, these little exclusive microtransactions, DLCs, even Harry Potter, even what else? Final Fantasies of the world, Resident Evils, so many different exclusive deals, timed exclusive deals for Spoken. All of these exclusive deals that they're still doing to this day. But the CMA is playing blind, like they don't even see what that Decepticon over there is doing over there at Sony. Like they acting so blind, like we don't see it. You know why? Because they have favoritism towards Sony. Somebody is being paid under the table money, man. Like there's no way. Sony been doing some crooked stuff, bro. They are the most greediest, grimiest, shadiest company in the gaming industry. And even the fanboys know it. That's why they can't really say nothing or defend it, because you would be able to have some kind of, you can clap back and say something towards that, but you know how greedy and grimy Sony is, right? There's no way you can defend a price hike on a console, on PS5, out of nowhere, out the blue. Tomorrow we got a price hike. You remember when Jim Ryan just came out and did a price hike out of nowhere? Who does that? That Decepticon doesn't care about his own fan base. Then he got a nerve to come out with a VR2 for $550, the same price as a PS5. Bro, oh my goodness, bro. Who does that? Who has the power other than Sony? And basically the favoritism, because of all the AAA bangers that they have, put their imprint in the gaming industry. They have brought things that was pretty much only Sony can really do, because they have the connects with these studios. But at the same time, they will abuse it over time, and that's what's going down in these gaming streets. They are abusing their power. This is just fully taking advantage of your fan base. Now they're saying they're gonna make, it's gonna be a 6-month exclusive with Final Fantasy 16 or something. One of the Final Fantasies that are coming out are gonna be a timed exclusive for like 6 months to a year. And I already said this. I already told y'all guys over and over how I feel about exclusive games. I feel like if you're gonna do a timed exclusive, the studio really didn't want to bring it on the other console. The only reason why they're doing it is because they're gonna double dip. because the game, all the hype may die down on that game, and that game can possibly flop coming to a different platform like PC or a different console like Nintendo, Xbox, or even Game Pass. Well, Game Pass might not flop. Game Pass got like 30 million subscribers, but if it doesn't come to a Game Pass and you have to buy a hard copy or a digital copy, the game could flop because all the hype have died down. That's the reason why I don't like exclusives or timed exclusives, unless it's something like God of War coming to PC, Spider-Man coming to PC. Those are big AAA bangers. Like, come on, those games ain't gonna really never die down. They're always gonna carry that weight. You know, Horizon may even carry weight, a little weight, I guess. Well, by the way that game's been looking, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. But at the same time, that's the reason. That is really the reason why I don't like exclusive and timed exclusive games, because it kills the game. It kills the hype around the game. People, y'all gotta listen, man. Wake up. These Decepticons are trying to control the gaming industry by holding out games to another company, by paying blocking rights. Like, who else would get away with something like that? Oh, you gonna have the fanboys come out, the little ponies come out and say, oh, well, Xbox been paying and been doing the same thing too. No. Time out. They ain't been doing it. If they have done it, it wasn't. First of all, Xbox just started buying studios. So how have they have always been doing this too? That's where the cap. Stop the cap. They gonna be throwing out all these little fake narratives and stories and lying, just like Jim Ryan. They get it from the biggest pony at Sony's front office. All those Decepticons stay lying, man. They don't even care about nobody but money. We already know how gritty and grimy they are. They will backdoor you in a second. Anyone sit here and try to defend everything toxic that Jim Ryan do. Well, you know, Xbox have been doing a little blocking rights and blocking deals and doing little exclusive deals. Really? Come on, let's be real. Xbox just now started to pick up on buying all these studios and acquiring all these big AAA banger making studios. Now, these games are still years out. We only got a few of them come next year, and they're still on the way, coming down the pipeline. So don't sit here and try to defend Sony and say, oh, Xbox been doing the same thing because you're a pony. Just say, hey, man, yeehaw. And gallop away. You know what I'm saying? Head to the barnyard, fellas. You know what I'm saying? You already know the meetup is Twitter. Dancing around the campfire over there at Twitter. You know those ponies be wilding out over there, man. That's where they get all this crazy nonsense from, man. You don't sit here and tell me, oh, you know, where Xbox been doing the same thing when they're just now getting AAA bangers on the way. Like, come on, start the cap, bro. They would defend Sony just because they have been spoiled all over the years. See, everything was going kind of smooth from like the coming in from PS4. Things have kind of smoothed it out from the PS3 era, because the PS3 was kind of rough. Sony was almost about to jump out of the gaming industry, but PS4 had saved them. You know, so PS3 was kind of rough those years. You know, Xbox was about to knock them off. If Xbox One would have never flopped like it did, man, I don't know, man. We may be singing a different song. If they was already buying, like, think about it. If Xbox was already buying studios and they had Game Pass on fire with like 30 million subscribers already, and they already had all those AAA bangers out already from Xbox One to now, we might be singing a different song, man. Like, for real, I don't even know if it would be a PS5. It would probably just be Xbox, PC, Nintendo, stuff like Steam Deck, cloud gaming, stuff like that. Because it was so bad. You know? And you got all these fanboys defending all these little exclusive games. It's okay. You know, it's like this gaming industry is so one-sided, bro. It's like, it's okay if Sony tries to block the Call of Duty Activision Blizzard deal. It's okay if Sony does it because they're known for doing it. It's like it's in their DNA, and they have brainwashed everybody to believe that they're right. I'm talking to a small group of people, fanboys and ponies. They brainwashed them to make them believe that they're right. And so when Jim Ryan hears that he's doing something right, it's coming from that small group of toxic people. It's not coming from the gaming industry because he tunes us out. He don't want to hear about bringing PlayStation 5, PS4 more value with PlayStation Plus premium cloud gaming on PC and creating a mobile app and bring all of the games to the mobile app, kind of like what Game Pass is doing. They don't want to hear about that because that's wasting too much money. That's wasting too much Sony hard-earned money that they stole away from their own fan base. Thieves. I believe Jim Ryan plays Sea of Thieves, bro. Like, for real. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Those are stuff that comes over there don't care about nothing but money. And I've been saying that before they even lost all of these subscribers, bro. Before they even had that decline, when they lost those 2 million. And it's probably way more than that, but they're gonna smooth it out and make it seem like it ain't a big deal. If 2 million people just up and break up with you, if something is wrong, something in the like my cousin always say, man, something in the milk ain't clean. So you know what's going down in these gaming streets. People are crossing over to Xbox, bro. Let's just be real. They don't want to say they leaving, going where the value is. They don't want to say they're going to Xbox Game Pass, PC and Game Pass, Nintendo, cloud gaming, mobile. They don't want to say that because it's like, no, you know, PS5 is selling. Yes, the console is selling because they love the brand PlayStation, but I don't think they care for Sony. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like people are regular, like casual gamers and all that. They're not into like these gaming console wars, so they don't know how it works. Like, we only have a small community of people that understands how the gaming community is working, how they're getting beated and cheated by Jim Ryan and Sony. But they're not up on games, so that's why it's going to take the gaming community to let them know what's really going down. Because if they don't never hear it, they would be like, wait a minute, I would have made a mistake and went and bought a premium quality console. Yes, it's a premium quality console, but it's going to come with a hefty price tag. You're paying top dollar for PS5. You're paying an overcharged fee for a plastic box that's just underwhelming, underperforming, way overpriced. They're making it cheaper, but charging their own fan base more money. How are you going to charge your fan base more money? You make something cheaper. But then you want to turn around and tell us you're going to bring out VR 2 and charge us the same price as the PS5? Now that's gangster. That is gangster, man. Like that, there's no way. I refuse. Even Nintendo, I don't even think Nintendo can get away with that. That is crazy, bro. I don't even think Nintendo is big, as powerful and juggernaut as Nintendo with VR. If they made a VR for Mario, bro, I don't know if they would charge like $350, $400. Let's say around the Switch, $350 to $400 for a VR headset, bro. It should have been like $150 at the most, $100, $150 at the most. Because you gotta think about it. Most people, then you gotta go buy the games. Then you got to have the PS5. You're looking at $1,000 to $1,500 probably, depending on where you live at. Because the games are gonna be double. The console is more expensive. Then you gotta buy games. You're gonna probably want more than one game. Then you might have to buy two. So now you're looking at $2,000 because you might have kids. Yeah, I want to play. So, man, wow, man, that's not cool. If parents make the wrong decision on the holidays, bro. That's why I say, man, you need options. Not telling them not to get a PS5, but weigh out your options first. See where your pocket's at. See what you can afford the most. You know to get the most, bang for your buck. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Sony is going to milk your pockets this entire generation. They don't feel sorry for nobody. They don't care if you've been a loyal fan since PS1 days. They ain't give you nothing on the house. Nothing for free. So you can mix them with all that nonsense talking about you finna get a deal over there at Sony on PS5. The only thing you're gonna deal with is a headache when you gotta pay $70 per game, $70 a pop. That's the only thing you're gonna have to deal with is that headache. Every time you get tired of playing those little one and done story driven games and you wanna hop on a multiplayer game, like most people do, like how many, like over 85 to 90% of people doing? Cause they ain't really supporting the games like that. You do know that, right? It's way more consoles out here than Sony selling games. It's over 100, probably 140 million consoles, but you're only selling 10 to 20 million copies of a game. So somebody is capping. Somebody ain't even supporting it. So maybe that is why Jim Ryan is trying to beat and cheat the fan base, because he thinks he have to do these little nasty little tactics and get over on his own fan base, which is he don't. He can make this so much. He can make Sony life, PlayStation life so much easier if you just bring value to PlayStation Plus Premium. That's it, bro. Just bring those day one games to PlayStation Plus. That's it. You're going to be doing exclusive deals anyways. For all those timed exclusive games, bro, you should make it timed exclusive on PlayStation Plus Premium. So if it's gonna be time exclusive, let's say it's 6 months, but then they take it off, then you gotta buy the real game. You know what I'm saying? You're still gonna have people gonna still go out and get the real game too. You know what I'm saying? Even if you want to do have like kind of how they do Game Pass, like they put it on there for a little while. Even if they put it on there like a month, people try it out. You know, that would bring people in. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to do it that way. They want to do demos, stuff like that. But if it was on there for a month, you know the hype it would get. God of War on PlayStation Plus Premium for a month, day one. You know how many people, even if they do, man, listen, bro, you ain't gonna lose with God of War. I don't care if people do unsubscribe or whatever. You ain't gonna lose with that game. You're gonna bring so many people in because listen, you're only making, let's say in 6 months, okay, let's give or take 6 months. Let's say God of War out for 6 months and they just magically start throwing games like that on PlayStation Plus Premium service, cloud gaming for PC, and they make a mobile app. That would still be good. 6 months out, it's pretty cool. That's pretty decent. I mean, the hype may have died down a little bit, but it's still, bring people in because so many more people on PC and mobile want to still play the game. So it would be kind of like double dipping. It would definitely make more. But if it comes to PC version, I would say do it that way. I'm just trying to throw extra things out there that they maybe can do and stop trying to beat and cheat their own fan base, because it's starting to get sickening now, and they're still trying to stop the whole entire Call of Duty Activision Blizzard deal, and they're still doing blocking rights, they're still doing exclusive deals, but they don't want to bring us value. Oh my goodness, this whole entire thing, bro, is just frustrating that I had to break down all of that so you can understand how greedy, grimy, and selfish Sony is, and low down and shady, and they will do anything to backdoor competition. Even Facebook, even Nintendo, Xbox, PC, anybody, bro, anybody that pulls up, Sony is going to have some smoke with you. They're going to have beef with you, man, I'm telling you. So you better be ready to fight. And they're going to already have connects with these studios. So as soon as you think you're going to jump into the industry and you're going to compete, Sony already is on the phone with them once they heard about you. Yeah, they have these little nasty little ponies out here, these little scouts, these little Decepticons out here bringing them back all this little news. Oh, yeah, like Google Stadia is in the gaming graveyard, RIP, dead. They ain't never coming back. They'll never be a zombie. But yeah, man, I think right there, man, I think I'm gonna leave it right there, man. Then we're gonna touch on another topic a little later. So make sure you guys smash that like, that subscribe button, click that notification bell so you guys can be notified on all of the new latest and greatest news in these gaming streets, man. And if you like to jump into the PlayStation ecosystem, the Xbox ecosystem, man, just click the link down below in the description. Thank you and peace.